Hello and welcome to a new video. You're joining me on the floor of a cabin in the woods in the middle of Shropshire. Malocklings is a cabin in Shropshire. It's a remote and rustic cabin nestled among mature woodland and meadows in the heart of a farm. Surrounded by wildlife, it's the perfect place to recharge, relax, and reconnect with nature. Come here. So I'm here with my dog Gwen, sitting just here, you can't really see her. And we've booked a cabin for New Year's Eve because we just really fancied a really chilled, relaxing, slow living time. So we booked a cabin. I will do a little tour later on, and it's got amazing kind of treehouse bed at the top when you climb up some stairs to it, but it's got a fire you can cook on. So I've already had a go at cooking this morning, some breakfast, some sausage and scrambled eggs, pigs in blankets actually, because they were left over from Christmas. So we're going to do lots of walks, lots of reading, maybe a little bit of colouring in because I got some colouring books for Christmas, so I might do a little bit of that, and just having a really chilled, lovely time. So I thought I'd bring you along with me. Oh, and I forgot to mention a really important thing is that it has an outdoor heated bath. So you set fire to your logs, you get your logs burning. It takes a good 2 to 3 hours to heat up, so you've got to plan well. So I'm going to enjoy on New Year's Eve, seeing in the new year, in the hot bath outside, watching the stars. That's my dog whining. And with a glass of wine. And I'm so excited. Our host Johanna was really lovely, making us sweet treats and cakes and bakes. It was really lovely to kind of be welcomed like this into the new year. I arrived on Friday evening about 4 p.m. at the cabin. So after checking in and exploring a little bit, it was time to make dinner. And tonight I had stir fry. It was a little bit grey on Saturday morning, so it had a very slow morning, as you can see, very slow weekend it was. Gwen had a little run around and a play with her toys. After some reading of The Wind in the Willows, one of my favourite books to read around Christmas, I was using leftover pigs in blankets from Christmas dinner to rustle up a pretty luxurious breakfast of pigs in blankets and scrambled eggs. Now out for an hour and a half walk through some woodlands and by a lake. It's just starting to rain, hopefully it holds off a little bit. It's not too cold, which is good. And then we might check out a farm, shop, maybe have a drink in a pub, and then go back to the cabin and get warm. That's the plan for today. lovely walk in the woods. Gwen got some shut-eye. We put the fire on and just had another lovely chilled evening with some wine. It's the morning of New Year's Eve and Gwen always wakes up and does her stretches. She puts me to shame, to be honest. We sat and watched the sunrise for a little bit. But it was a little bit cold and Gwen was wanting to go back inside. After a hot shower, I went up the stairs to make the bed when this happened. It's a no dog zone. Oh my god, Gwen. After checking the dog had all her legs in place, decided to make a croissant with cheese for breakfast, which I did melt and kind of toast in the oven part of the fire. As it's New Year's Eve, I started early getting the bath ready. It did take around 4 hours, so I'm pleased that I started around midday. The rain poured for a little bit, so we hid inside and stayed cosy and warm. Whilst the bath was heating up, I made preparations for tonight's dinner. So my plan for today was to slow cook a lamb stew. Obviously had some more time for relaxing and opened the bottle of Prosecco. Hello and Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve 2023 from my cabin in Shropshire, and I'm really excited because my outdoor bath is nearly ready to go in and we'll look at the view. The sun sets in an hour. I'm not sure if it will get much sunset because it's quite grey, but I'm gonna sit out there anyway. And yeah, this is something that's been on my bucket list for a long time. 1, to stay in a cabin, 2, to have an outdoor heated bath. So this is really nice that I get to do it on the last day of New Year's Eve and possibly seeing the new year from an outdoor bath. So I'm really excited, and I thought I would bring you along if you want to come in the bath. I don't think I'm going to finish that sentence, not with me, but I'll just show the views and possibly my toes. But yeah, really excited to tick this off my bucket list. Let's go. So I'm in the bath. It is really warm. It was actually quite burning when I got in it, but I put a hat on to keep my head warm on top. After tucking into some lovely lamb stew, saw in the new year with some wine, and I might have fallen to sleep with my book just a little bit before New Year's Eve. Thanks for joining me in this lovely cabin stay. I've posted a link below if you want to go check out this cabin in Shropshire.